Go-kart racing returns to Bethlehem this weekend, and I took a spin behind the wheel for the Steel Stacks Grand Prix. Laura takes Reggie to training camp, preseason games, and home games for the Philadelphia Eagles, all to spread a message of conservation. According to the Philadelphia Department of Health, in the last year alone, the city has seen more than 1,000 fatal overdoses due to opioids. The newly crowned Miss America grew up in Newtown, Bucks County. Camille Schreier paid a visit to our studio. That's incredible, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
A passion for science, and really, from what I understand, a passion to address the opioid epidemic. And I know Bucks County locally, that's an issue.
I have seen more people die in the past 6 months than I have in my entire career.
Nurse Lauren Beaver today joined dozens of her colleagues outside St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne. She was among more than 250 nurses on strike because of what they call poor staffing and dangerous working conditions.
They can fight. They can fight with misinformation. They can fight with all their money. But you know what? We're on the right side of this fight. And we're gonna win.
PPE was definitely a huge issue. I mean, in the OR, we sometimes have one mask for a week at one point. So getting the appropriate PPE is very important for our nurses.
Union members say they expect to stay off the job until at least Saturday. In Langhorne, Bucks County, I'm Hayden Mitman, PBS 39 News Tonight.
After this experience, I can stay home. I'd rather stay home, be with the family.
The recovery of Rico Rodriguez of Yardley is a miracle. Doctors say the coronavirus should have killed him.
I just feel like I'm blessed. I'm lucky to be alive. Every therapist who comes in here reminds me of that.
The married father of two was only the second coronavirus victim to show up at St. Mary Medical Center, right at the start of the pandemic. Rodriguez, who works as a realtor, thinks he contracted the virus while on a business trip to Tennessee.
My wife Beth and I, we went down to Nashville for a sales conference, a sales convention, the week before.
After weeks of care, Rodriguez was greeted with applause as he left the hospital Thursday. While he was recovering, he missed important family events, but he says he's just happy to be alive.
I woke up thinking I could, go to ShopRite, go food shopping or something, and everyone's telling me everything's closed. What are you talking about? I missed both my daughter's birthdays. I missed Easter, but hey, I'll take the rest of the birthdays,
Let me show you this.
At 90 years old,
Oh, here's
Charlotte Schatz is still creating.
I'm an artist. I make art.
Yet, it can be difficult. Her health has slowed her down, and she uses a walker to get around.
Well, I have Parkinson's also. I'm pretty much controlled. It affects my artwork only in my head. My balance is not so good.
Okay.
And so either I go out with somebody, or I take my trusty wagon.
Charlotte said that over the years, she's been inspired by everything from industrial architecture to playing with shapes and colors. But throughout her career, one constant has been that she's always tried to highlight the harsh reality of human suffering.
I love flowers and I love beautiful things, but I don't paint them.